Greetings and salutations to you and yours from Bru's house. I am your soul sister, Bruj, on this first Friday. Yes, it's true, also known as Madame LaBruja Monet, Do I the Bruja, and SoulSoother. I want to invite you to Bru's house, whether you are new or you have been subscribed. For those of you who have been subscribed and are subscribed, I want to say thank you. Yes, I do, for your subscriptions, not only here at Bru's house, but at my sister channel where we share artistry. Yes, LaBruja's House of Healing with the Arts. If you are interested, it is in the description box. I want to thank you for your subscriptions. Yes, I do. I appreciate love, your likes, your views, your shares, your cares, your monetary donations. I thank you. Yes, I do. For those of you who are new, I want to welcome you, yes, to this safe, sacred space over at Bru's house on the tube of the U, where we chill and we receive that which Spirit has to give through spiritual guidance, yes, and advisory. I am the messenger, and I allow myself to become the vessel to deliver the messages. I make sure that I do the appropriate prayers over myself and those who choose to come and feast in fellowship over at Bru's house. Yes, we are protected from the crown of our heads to the soles of our feet as we continue to act and respond to the image of who we are, soulfully and sourcefully awakened, spiritually aligned with celestial, soulful contracts that we signed up for, awakened, reminded, resurrected to fully be in alignment with the alchemization of our souls, understanding that our image only came to enlighten us and levitate us so that we can evolve into a oneness with our spirit, image and soul, allowing us to create in the reality that we simultaneously live in, called the globe. All right, channeled message. Greetings, family, and I thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time, please, I want you to sit back and enjoy the whole video before you choose to subscribe or not. Yes, I want you to take your time. And if anything here hits, resonates, relates, or hits a soulful space, then I want to invite you to hit that subscription button. Look up, click that notification bell, and click all so you'll be notified when Bruj goes live. All right? Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. For I understand your energetic currency is abundant. And for you to be spending it with me, I do not take that lightly. Thank you, family. All right? So, on today, I have some channeled messages on this first Friday, and I'm going to share a little bit from the Creators Corner. Yes. For my creators who are here, this is a new part of the fellowship. I just spit out some of what I've been doing. You can pull from there. You can be inspired from there. You can pick up your pen and start creating off the spin. It's just for us to have prompts to continue fiercely in that which we do soulfully and sourcefully, okay? Yes, because you are an abundant being, and that which you put your energy into also becomes abundant. So be mindful of that with certain things that you do not want to indulge in. Yeah? Yeah. You're gonna drink a little water. Make sure you drink your water. Stay hydrated. Excuse me, I spit out a little ice. Stay hydrated. And I want to thank the Healing Waters for all of her properties. Yes, Mommy Water. I do have music playing in the background, which is a spiritually given playlist, which I own no rights to. I only own rights to the messages that I bring, okay? Yes, if you enjoy the playlist, it will be attached with this video when the video is uploaded to the YouTube channel. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Yes, family. am excited about the things not only going on for myself, but for you, family. I feel it intuitively. It's like a spaceship. And I said this the other day, it has taken off. The fire was lit right before that full moon. And when that full moon energy came in, oh baby, that ship took off. Yes, it did. Hallelujah. Say hallelujah. Ah, yes. Okay, so I have a couple of things to share. I am so grateful on this day. I do want to say this today, especially today. I honor the elders who reminded me of who I am and whose I am. And with saying that, I do want to share this one particular elder, and I say elders who have transitioned and those who are still in this earthly realm. This one particular elder who I'm speaking of, this is a smoke-friendly sanctuary. You are welcome and invited to fellowship with the madam as she indulges in her medicinal and nicotine properties. Okay, thank you. All right. So, and he has transitioned, but Dr. Aaron Powell, yes, Dr. Aaron Powell, he delivered my grandson, and he's a great man. He's a great man. To know him is to know God. And I said what I said. He said something to me that was so profound when he was delivering my first grandson. And we were talking about, you know, when you're young and you're choosing what you want to do in life. And he said at the age of 5, he knew that he wanted to be a gynecologist and deliver babies. And I said, wow. He said, yeah, and they laughed at me. And they laughed at me. He said, and here I am. I did what I said I was going to do. And I told him, I said, thank you for sharing that with me. Because there's many things that I said that I was going to do, but because I shared them with others and they laughed, I stopped. So what I did was, instead of sharing it with others, and instead of going looking for validation, when it came to me, I set off and I did it on my own without anybody else, but my supreme and supremest counsel's guidance and provisions. And when I did that, it opened up a trust and a oneness with self that I don't need their validations. I don't need them to tell me my ideas are great. I don't need them to tell me that will work out. Because baby, if that vision was given to me, that vision was meant for me, soulfully and sourcefully, to dive into and follow that which honors who I am. That's for somebody. Now to my other elder, I love her, my spiritual mother. She is one of a kind. Yes, she is still in this earthly realm, and I am blessed to call her mine. I am grateful to call her mine. And we were talking about being afraid to live after you've awakened and you've come to the reality of some truths that really hurt. And she said, scared of the right places. And I said, whew. I said, listen to this. And it just came out. Scared of the right places due to past life situations, choosing to stay complacent in stagnated dead situations, dead on the inside, afraid of life, afraid to live, waiting to expire for another chance in the reincarnation line. Is that what you call living? And she said, Nisi, you hit it right on the nail. I said, yes, ma'am. And I'm going to say this. If you have an elder, whether they have transitioned or if they are still in the physical, and you know they are part of your journey, you pouring and investing into your journey on a soulful mission. I ask you to take the time to honor them. If they have transitioned, light a candle with something that they love and a picture of them and tell them thank you. And when you do so, make sure you say these specific words. I only invite whoever the transition loved one is, only. Any other energies, you cannot be here. And you are blocked. And invite them in. By name, specifically. All right? All right. Yes, we're going to get some 420. Yes. Honor your inner image. That's what Spirit is saying. Yes, honor your inner image. And when honoring your inner image and exchanging energy with other beings, make sure they are equipped to handle your high frequency, your high frequency energy vibration. You hear me? Your energy vibration and frequency, okay? Their actions and responses will show you and tell you if they are capable of reciprocity. Beware of master illusionists who trauma bonds with gifts and material things. They're trying to blind you. It's all part of the scheme. Now, I have two pieces to share. One I'm going to share here, and the other one you can catch on my sister channel, LaBruja's Hauz of Healing with the Arts, okay? Yes. And since I shared my mother, my spiritual mom with you all, I guess I will read this. There I laid, in my very own snot and tears, after finding out the man who I thought I knew and loved was not only a spiritual enemy from a past life, but he was the female and I was the male this time. Funny thing is, this lifetime we are the opposite gender, but here he was, still desiring the fulfillment and pleasure of a trauma bond generationally created, spiritually and physically. Image diagnosis, failed relationships due to unrealistic expectations and trauma bonds responding and reactions induced by suppressed and repressed trauma from reincarnation to reincarnation to reincarnation, generation to generation to generation, her then versus now him. My goodness. Using me as a cover photo for his quote-unquote family name and photo album, concealing his truth, the love and lust for being a bottom cum bucket. There, I fucking laid. With the truth of my reality on replay, cold, numb, wanting revenge in the physical and spiritual, mentally confused, emotionally disturbed, soulfully suppressed, spiritually repressed, physically depressed, spiritual and physical diagnosis. PTSD, shit, silver lining of paranoid schizophrenic. After birthing the truth of my very own betrayal and being betrayed, telling my testimony. Being betrayed for telling my testimony on overcoming the betrayal. Shit, face another day? Why? There I laid, too afraid to face another day, let alone another second, minute, or hour of this day. When a voice called out to me from the other side of my cellular device, the voice knew just what my image needed, and she stepped outside of herself and gave me just that, in the physical and the spiritual. She nurtured me into the first stage of my healing journey, inspired me to face adversity and conquer the self-betrayal with self-love, self-discipline, self-compassion, self-kindness, self-respect, and self-confidence. She felt my hurt and loaned me her strength through divine intervention, intercessory, and guidance. She showed me the highest her highest self and my highest self. And she gave me her authentically in my lowest point of my life. She spoke life into me, and I rose from my own bed, picked it up and walked away. No longer did Lazarina lay, I said. No longer did Lazarina lay, nor did she lay. Do I lay? She called my image to resurrect with my aboriginal soul into a spiritual winding, unlocking my remembrance fully and activating the innate gifts I carried. She called me back to life when life had left me on the inside dead. She is my spiritual mom, and she's definitely one of a kind. And glad I got to call her mine. For she showed me God and the divine. And that's that peace. That is my testimony. And I'm grateful for my spiritual mom because she stepped in when my blood mother wasn't equipped to nurture me in that point of my life. And I am so grateful for her because her calling me gave me the strength, the courage, and the remembrance of who I am and whose I am. And I will say this, she showed me that no matter how dark it got, there was still light in my tunnel. And it was within me. There's somebody's reminder. Don't give up on you, because they failed to see the God image you be. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that right there. Yes, I am. And that was the Creator Corner's content. Oh, let me see. I do want to say this. Excuse me. I had a moment. I have been writing, and Spirit is saying this for those of you who are writing and expressing, as I just did with the poem I shared with you, the healing and your journey through your writing, or if you're writing a book, whatever it may be, poetry, or you're sharing a story, a testimony, whatever it may be, I want to say this to you. Make sure that when you're releasing that, through whatever expression that you're releasing, that you cleanse your energy afterwards so that no residual energy is attached, because those heavy things, when you release them, they have residual energy, and they have certain projections that came along with the abuse. So taking the time and cleansing yourself, crown to the root, is necessary. And make sure you take time for you, okay? To release the heaviness, because a lot of the heaviness that you're experiencing in the releasing is from the projections of what you think is expected, but the only thing that's expected is for you to see your light and broaden your perspective as you heal with divine insight. I'm going to go to the room because we did a card for the picker group. Yes, we did on Tuesday. So we're going to get 3 rooms. Spirit, what 3 rooms do you have for the family today? Yes, on this first Friday as they continue to be focused on their great journey. I'm turning these back on. This is my YouTube. Yeah, I want to say this. I was on the Book of the Faces. Yes, I was. And I seen this video and it was talking about people using Mucinex to get pregnant. And I'm like, whoa. And I'm sitting up talking to Papa and I'm like, Papa, you see this thing? You see this? Like, what the fuck is this? So I had talked to my sister and we was talking about it, and so I went to do some investigation. Bruja has to. And come to find out that a lot of it is because of the woman's genitalia area isn't able to produce enough secretions for the sperm to be carried along. Right. So I said, man, it's people out here dealing with straight desert storm. I didn't even know that was, you know what I'm saying? Like I heard the jokes, but I didn't know that was real. I was like, well, you know what? In honor of knowing the truth, I just sent out a prayer for me, maybe lubrication, because that's not an issue. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, I didn't even know that was a real, like, seriously, I'm not being funny. I did not know that was a real issue. Never knew. Never knew, boo, never knew. Papa laughed at me so hard. I'm like, man. The body is the greatest spiritual, scientific project, simulation I've ever seen. Creation, yes, all of that. You heard me? Spirit, give us stay. I'm going to pull out, one. 2 fell out, so I'm only going to pull out 1. Thank you, Spirit. 23 on that timer. Yes, that's your reminder. 5 divine change. Yes, rain down on me. La, 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 let it fall on me. Yeah. I've been a singing sister. You heard me? Singing, dancing, laughing, crying, healing, writing. You hear me? And it feels good. Allow yourself to feel it. What would I do? What would I do? The Wiz, Nipsey Rush. If I could feel. 10 Man, catch him. You hear me? What would I do? What would I do? Okay. So this is the first one, okay? Theris. Giants refers to conflict, aggression, struggle. I'm going to say this. Giants do fall. There is guidance to conquer giants. Metaphorically speaking, Daniel showed you just how when he conquered Goliath. It's not in the size. It's not in the anger. It's in the peace and the strength within that resides, knowing who you are And that this giant may be bigger than you in size, but your spiritual spirit will conquer with authenticity and love every freaking time. So struggles, baby, grab them motherfuckers by the ball and wring them out. Because you already victorious, no doubt. For those of you that's in the past, go on and hit that comment section and encourage your brother and sister. That's it. That's all. It don't take much. We all in this together, even though we're on our individual paths. Okay? Don't play with it. Bam. The God's Day. The God's Day refers to awakening. Communicable experiences and realizations. I was looking at that. Oh, excuse me. They did that wrong, but I'm going to fix it with reading. Refers to incommunicable experiences and realization. You may have been having some throat chakra blockages. You may be experiencing the clearing of throat chakra blockages. This is my experience on this. I had to sit back and do some self-reflecting and really realize that I may have been operating with some residual energy, and I had to share it. It's part of your lesson, learning how to communicate effectively. Because at first you were knowing how to communicate with those who could comprehend on that level, but see, you've leveled up. And these energies that you are meeting, friendly reflections of self in this era of you, yes, you must take off that shield and that mask and that wall, because you don't have to protect yourself from a beautiful reflection of you. That's true. You do not. Spirit is asking you to go in naked. This is a new Garden of Eden. And it's your fruitful season. Last one. Ooh, yes! I love when spirit come through. These rooms just confirmed every channel messages, everything I said. Birch goddess refers to rebirth, safety, mature wisdom. I didn't mean to throw it on the floor, but thank you, Spirit, for all that you gave. Let me tell you something. Everything that happened for you is the reason that the miraculous miracle doors are open to you. You still chose to operate in the authentic image of your spiritual essence. You passed the test, initiation, and graduation with fine colors. I said this in one of the older messages. You have earthly credentials and ether credentials. So you understand the multidimensional being that you are, being able to shapeshift through realms and know you're the shooting star. Don't let nobody tell you different. 2929 just hit that time. I seen it. 1111. Follow your visions and your dreams. And know that any throat chakra blockages are being lifted if they haven't been fully lifted. This full moon is coming through with illuminations and strength, courage, and wisdom. As you solarly step out more and more into that which you're being guided to. You're on the right timeline for whoever's been asking, am I on? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I say, yes, you are. Before we sign out, I do want to say this. This is October. John Legend, the song is focused. This is October. And in honor of October, there is a special going on at Bruj's house where all notebook sessions, healing what they left behind with the acronyms, are half off. Yes, they are. If you would like to book your session, you can do so by emailing me with the email address or texting me on the telephone number that's in the description box. For those of you who have reached out and allowed the madam to be of service to you on your self-mastery journey, honoring this, yes, spooky season special with my first baby. Yes, that I released, healing what they left behind with the acronyms, notebook sessions. I want to say thank you for those of you who have reached out to me to schedule your appointment, and I have yet to get back with you. 24 36 hours, I will confirm your appointments. Please know that Bruj is octopus at this point, but I'm enjoying being booked and busy because I prayed for this. Yes. So I thank you for allowing me to be of service to you, whether it's through the YouTube channel or you obtaining services through Bruj's house, the Bruj House of Healing. I want to tell you I appreciate, love you, and I thank you for choosing you before you even chose me, because you had to make a choice that the change had to start with you before you even chose your self-mastery journey. So continue to be great, continue to be free. If you need to check out any of the other services that I offer along with the prices, you can do so on the community board and use that same telephone number that's in the description box and email address that's there in the description box. It is also on the community board to text me or email me for your appointment. Until we tap in, tune in, chime in, come in next time to the sanctuary, I want to tell you, continue to be great and know that Bruj loves you. If nobody else tells you, Bruj loves you. And these messages are timeless. Whenever it finds you, it's meant to find you. Do not let earthly matrix time confuse that which you know well beyond your mind. It is your divine time. Until next time, family, be you, be great, and let the image of you shine so bright that it cannot be denied that who you are reflects the God nature, internally and externally. Until next time, peace, be great, and in the words of my mentor, be water, my friend.